Hey guys, welcome to another Dragon City video. How you doing? I hope that everyone is doing well. I'm just realizing that I have not given you guys a tour of my city to date. So what I'm gonna do in this first video is to just, show you what I have on each island. And yes, I have every single island that you use gems to purchase. So we all know that when you start the game, you get this island, right? And first, I had all my habitats here, but eventually, I decided to put mainly the legendary habitat here and the sea habitat. So there are some of the older dragons like the legacy dragon and some of, according to me, some of the newer dragons such as this one here, which is the Dragatron dragon. So you go around, there are sea habitats, there are electric habitats, and mainly legendary habitats on this island over here. Also, a cool thing that you guys can do is to put the crystals right by its habitat. So I have selected a sea crystal over here. I'm clearly going to put it close to either the sea habitats or, more importantly, close to the dragons that have the sea elements. Well, clearly, if the dragon is in a sea habitat, it has the sea elements, so that's where I put mine. And so you can see this dragon called Skipper, the double sea dragon, which has 2 sea elements. It will get twice the effect. So one of the crystals, I believe, gives you a 20% extra gold boost. And since the double sea dragon has 2 sea elements, it will not produce 40% more gold like the other dragons, but 80% more gold, which is absolutely incredible. And I realized that some people, they just use the crystals as decoration, but guys, it has a function, so use it to get more gold. Why wouldn't you want more gold? And over here, the next island, which is the first island you need to purchase, I have the other sea habitats, some nature habitats over here in the corner, some dark habitats too. And these are the only habitats I have over here. Now, as you guys can see, I'm not really big on decorating. No, I have way too many habitats to specialize in decorating. But I really enjoy seeing you guys as Dragon City with beautiful decor and how you guys line out things. I find it absolutely amazing. So the same thing with the, with the sea crystal over there. What I do, I maximize the gold production of my dragons. So if you look at this one, it produces an extra 120% of the gold. How? Well, I'm pretty sure that this dragon has the sea and nature elements. And if you look properly, this is the habitat I've selected. If you look properly, you'll see sea crystals and nature crystals. So it will produce much more gold. So I really highly recommend that you guys do that if you care about gold. If you don't, then it won't really matter to you. Now on this island over here, which I've forgotten the name of, I mostly have the metal habitats, like the upgraded metal habitats. This one is at level 3, and the dark habitats. Now I also have my Dragonarium where I mostly put repeat dragons. There are some free spaces here, but this is a repeat dragon. All of them in here are repeat dragons, and I don't necessarily want to occupy space that I need to put new dragons in, so I put them in the Dragonarium. You do not get gold when your dragons are in the Dragonarium, so be wary of that. If you do want the gold from your dragons, be sure to put them in their habitats, okay? This is an elf home. It's probably the only decoration you're gonna see here. Also, the training center is over here with no dragons, so let's see who's gonna get training. Who is the lucky dragon? Okay, I've spent way enough time trying to figure out. I think I'm just gonna train this heroic. Let's see which one is best. 28% more, 85% more, and 39. Alright, so I'm gonna give it the out of time plus, and it will take 2 days. Exactly 48 hours. But if you have this tower over here, simple, short in training, and I'm not sure how much less time. I think it's 8 hours less time. Yeah, it skips 8 hours in the training center. So let us continue with the tour. Over here I put most of my flame habitats, right? And there's a wall right there just to maximize on space. I realized that some of the smaller habitats could fit. So there's a nature over here, quite random, and there's a magic habitat over here. But this is where, the flame habitats are laid out. And of course, again with the crystals, there's one over there, one over here, etc., etc. Now, this is my Terra Island. There is only 2 other habitats apart from Terra, and that's the Primal, because it's small, and one of the level 3 light habitats. I don't necessarily have a particular place. Okay, I don't necessarily have a particular place where I put my light habitats. I guess that would be over here. And also the winds, the extra metal habitats and stuff. And my favorite habitat of them all, guys, the rainbow habitat. Like, if you don't have one of these, you are missing out. What did I say? You're missing out. Come on, man. So, the rainbow habitat, let me tell you, I think mine can hold 20 dragons, right? Because it's at level 6. And when it has the maximum gold, you get almost 1 million gold right then and there. Isn't that fantastic? So I mostly put my heroics in this one. There's an extra pure dragon here and an extra gorge. Ooh, this is one of the newer heroics that I have hatched. For those of you who saw the video, you saw when I hatched it. But let's feed it and see what cool animation it has. So this is a high Reverie dragon. It has 4 elements. I don't think there is one heroic dragon that does not have 4 elements. Well, the recent. Am I confusing myself? Okay, yeah. I don't think that there are any heroic dragons without 4 elements, right? This one has pure ice, legend, and dark. And the description is really tiny, but I'm going to try to read it for y'all, okay? When it comes to the high Reverie dragon, it's hard to know if you are in a dream or in reality. Enemies don't stand a chance against this mystical creature because she hypnotizes her enemies and then takes over their dreams, so there's no escape. That actually sounds kind of evil. What? There's no escape from you? I'm just gonna call you... And look, it even has like those devilish horns. I'm gonna call it Devil Gem. Or maybe Devil Ruby. Yeah. So this one now has the name Devil Ruby, and now we're gonna feed her all the way to level 20 and see her animations. Mission accomplished. Okay, now that Devil Ruby is at the adult stage, let's take a look at her animations and see if it's... Oh, I think these gems... So now she has 2 gems revolving around her. I think initially she only had 1. Yeah. And then she continues with the 2 whenever she is an adult. So moving on from this incredible island... I did not tell you guys about this. So here I put all my food farms. There are 14 in total, and there are also two of the breeding buildings over here and the combats one. And the greenhouse. And if you look really, really close right here, you'll see two little pieces of decor. And that is it, right? The hatchery, of course. I have upgraded that up to level 5 so that there can be 5 eggs in the hatchery at once. You guys know that the eggs, they keep, accumulating. Now I have 26. There were 30 a couple of days ago. But yeah, you guys know how it is. Now we're going to move on to this ice island. So I only have the pure and the ice habitats here, except for this one nature habitat. Like, you guys will notice that my habitats are kind of all over the place because I try to maximize on space, especially since I just bought the last island and now I'm gonna have to spend money to get others. So what I do is just maximize on space. And as you guys can see again, there's another crystal here so that, I can maximize on gold as well. Here, well, okay, over here I have most of the war habitats, and electric, and some more sea, some more nature. There's even a chaos habitat over here. So yeah, after this point, I randomly assigned habitats to the islands. Like over here, we have a massive primal habitat here, and there are some of the ancient element habitats like the beauty and the happy, and a big soul habitat over here. Well, a dream habitat over there. So yeah, my islands are pretty crowded. I wonder how you guys, organize your habitats on your island. Leave a comment down below. And when you do leave a comment down below, chances are I'm going to shout you out in the next video. So you can do that. And over here is the last island that I've got, which is the Moon Island. This one is, I think it looks small. It does look small, doesn't it? So already half of the space is used up thanks to these terra habitats. And I have all these habitats here, the terra ones, because of the last HERIOC race, where you have to be placing dragons, and I was mainly placing the terra ones. So yeah, I think that this brings us to the end of my city tour. If you guys have any questions or you have anything else that you want me to, put on video, just leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to get around to that for you guys, okay? So, until next time, guys, continue to support, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel so that you will see all future content. And until next time, stay safe.